How do you use the golden ratio in your compositions? Fantastic. First, I'll go into explain what the golden ratio is. The golden spiral, Fibonacci spiral. There's a bit of a distinction between the two, albeit very subtle. There is a difference, and I'll share this photo as I'll talk through it. Golden ratio is basically a ratio of dimensions to create this rectangle, the frame, the outside dimensions of the photo. Okay, so say the left edge there is 1 meter, just to throw a number out there. The bottom edge will be 1.64218, whatever pi is, that's the dimension. Okay, so when you crop the photo, because our cameras don't take photos in those dimensions, we need to crop it to be that dimension. Okay, and then this is the difference between the golden spiral and the Fibonacci spiral. Working out, you can see there I've got overlays there on this photo. One is a square, and then you break it down. Okay, there's a square cut out of that rectangle. Out of the next rectangle, we cut out a square. Out of the next rectangle, we cut out a square. And then you eventually get smaller and smaller. The difference with the golden spiral is that you are cutting out rectangles within that frame. Okay, a little bit complicated, but you can see here, the theory is that you then end up with this spiral that moves around and goes from edge to edge and creates this curve. All right. Now, most photographers will go and place the eye of a subject or something like that in that end point and think, okay, this is the difference between rule of thirds. The intersecting point is slightly different, and that's it. But you can see here, it's so much more. You've got that line, that sweeping line, and here's an example here with the back of the boats. All these boats line up, so you need to have visual elements along that line to create that curve, that dynamic composition. So that's how I use it, is I try and have elements that are sweeping around that line, and then you have that point of fixation at the end there, or the destination at the end of the journey.